Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Screen Filler. Rock is no longer the top dog in music. For the first time ever, R&B/hip-hop has surpassed rock to become the biggest music genre in the US in terms of total consumption, according to Nielsen's Music's 2017 year-end report. 8 of the 10 most listened to artists over the year came from the R&B/hip-hop genre, led by Drake with 4.8 million album equivalent units, combined album sales, song downloads, and streams, and Kendrick Lamar 3.7 million. Rap also experienced the second highest growth of any genre, spiking 25% over 2016 and coming in just behind Latin music, which was up 30% in total volume. Hip-hop dominated the charts in 2017 with viral hits such as Lil Uzi Vert's EXO Tour, Live 3, Future's Mask Off, and Post Malone's Congratulations ranking among the top 10 best-selling tracks of last year, according to BuzzAngle Music and Media Base. Wrap-up incomers Cardi B and Migos each spent multiple weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100 with their respective singles, while 4 of the 5 Grammy nominees for Album of the Year were R&B or hip-hop artists. Album and song sales were down overall in 2017, dropping 19% against the year before, but streaming surged in their wake, growing 43% with 400 billion streams total. For the first time ever, hip-hop surpassed rock as the most popular genre in the US in 2017. According to Nielsen's year-end report on the music industry, Nielsen said the hip-hop and R&B genre ended as the largest genre of the year in terms of total consumption, which includes album sales and album equivalent streaming figures. 7 of the top 10 most consumed albums of the year came from the hip-hop/R&B genre, with Kendrick Lamar's Damn taking the second spot behind Ed Sheeran's Divide. Drake and Lamar came in first and second respectively on Nielsen's list of the 10 most popular artists of the year in terms of total consumption. 8 of the top 10 artists came from the hip-hop/R&B genre. Nielsen noted that the growth and popularity of the hip-hop/R&B genre was powered by a 72% increase in on-demand audio streaming in the genre. Overall, on-demand audio streaming saw a 59% increase in 2017. This figure boasted the total volume of music consumption up by 12.5% compared to 2016, despite year-over-year declines in album and track sales. 2002. If you look at the charts through 1996, rock and rock influenced music dominated sales more than anything. R&B and pop may have dominated radio during this period, with hip-hop being roughly equal to rock in terms of airplay or even slightly ahead, but rock music sold the most. Metallica's Black Album is still the best-selling album of the 90s and beyond, with Alanis Morissette having the best-selling pop album of the era with Jagged Little Pill, selling more than any record by Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, the Spice Girls, or the boy bands. She also dominated the airplay charts in the mid-90s and started a wave of angsty alternative-influenced female singers/songwriters that lasted through the early thousands. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, No Doubt, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, Live, fucking Hootie, and the goddamn Blowfish all sold more than any rapper during the early mid-90s. Rock was a clear dominating cultural force through 1996. 1997 was different. The Spice Girls really caught on, and the following years would witness a huge comeback for pop music with NSYNC, Britney Spears, and the Backstreet Boys all having 10 million plus selling albums. Hip-hop really picked up during these years as well. Tupac's All Eyes on Me sold millions of albums following his death. Then from 1998 to 2001, Eminem and Outkast would go on to sell just as many albums as the big rock bands of the time. Nu metal, which was commonly a mix of rap and rock music, was a sign of the times. Linkin Park, a rap rock group, was the biggest band in the US along with Creed. Hip-hop was now both equal to rock in terms of popularity, with pop music being roughly equal to both. 1997 to 2001, rock and hip-hop are equally successful. 2002 is when that shift happened. Nickelback and Creed, among other post-grunge bands, all had very successful albums and singles, but hip-hop had more. The Eminem Show was a little bigger than that. Nelly and Jay-Z were everywhere. Pop stars and boy bands were in a fast downward spiral, and a lot of little kids who liked that music were now into hip-hop. Rock music started becoming increasingly associated with people who were lame. The rise of emo during this period really hurt. It was the first period in rock history that was clearly in the shadow of other styles. Even back during the disco era, rock and disco were about equal. Hip-hop continued to retain its don't give a fuck and extroverted confident image. That image had left rock music with the death of nu metal and rap/rock. As much as I didn't like those styles, they at least tried to act like rock stars for the most part, and even grunge, which rejected that image, had a badass, energetic, masculine quality to it. Emo lacked all that. EDM and pop country somewhat filled the void on the charts when rock left with the death of emo music around 2009. Since 2010, there have been a few alt and indie rock successes here and there, but nothing consistent and certainly no popular scene. Things may be changing though. Polls show that the most streamed styles of music now are rock, metal, and hip-hop. Unsurprisingly, radio totally overestimated the popularity of pop music, again, EDM, and country. This isn't unlike a poll done in 1990, which showed the same three styles being the most popular. The only reason for rock to not be somewhat dominant with the death of radio is the fragmentation of fans. Rock and metal fans need to scrap this holier-than-thou bullshit and just be happy that a rock or metal band can write a solid music. Rap fans aren't nearly this elitist for the most part, and that's why you can have a rapper beat the Beatles' 50-year singles record in the streaming era. The only thing stopping a rock or metal band from doing the same thing is the snobbery of rock and metal fans. Lighten the fuck up and don't shoot down upcoming bands. I love doing that whole script because it had cussing in it. Let's go. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
I just like the sound.